Hi and welcome to the Review Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my movie review called Yara, a Netflix original. Let me know in the comments below, had you heard of this? It's an Italian original based on a real story that I guess is kind of still ongoing. If you've heard about it, were you excited about it? Do you love these sort of dramas where it's based on fact? What is one of your favorites? Let's jump in. A determined prosecutor becomes consumed with the case of a missing 13-year-old and goes to extreme lengths to get to the truth, based on a real case. Isabella Rogonesi, I hope I pronounced her name or her surname right there, plays the lead here. And I think she was chosen because of her presence, where she is able to portray the emotions she is going through without portraying them. There's a lot going on in her face that expresses the kind of torment that she has to go through. This is a very much a slow burn film. It feels like it's 2 hours long. I did clock watch a number of times. It's an hour and 36 minutes long. And it spans a number of years. So it's not about the rescue of a young 13-year-old. It's about the death of a 13-year-old. And we see what the parents go through, but also this prosecutor mainly, and the lengths she is willing to go through in order to kind of find the person that is responsible for this death and kind of bring a sense of peace to the family, a retribution for the young girl. And so we see, as the case takes different developments over the years, things start to work out and then not start to work out. We see the frustration. For that reason, it's very well paced, but it's also very slow paced because it shows you the intricacies of this court case and what it actually takes to put together something like this, from the documents that you have to take every I and T to make your case against it, because the prosecutor or the defense will definitely try and pull that apart, and you see that, and it can be frustrating. And I feel like if you're in Italy, you know this case and it's been going over for a few years, this will hit home or closer to home if you know about it, because it'll be really relevant to you. But watching it from afar, we've seen a number of films like this. It has better pacing, is quicker to the point, and is more exciting. Not that this doesn't have excitement in it, but it's a drawn out drama that has a tragic story in the middle of it, and really, even when you get to the ending, you are left somewhat unsatisfied because it is based on fact and you kind of know where that story has ended, and it feels like they didn't really get the justice they want, or that it's kind of continuing. There is justice, but you'll understand when you watch it. I like what the actors have given us, though, because you really get to feel this like emotional states that the family go through. Right at the beginning, the mother finds out what has happened, and you see how she reacts to it. It's one of the best reactions to a mother losing a daughter I think I've ever seen on real, so visceral, and I really appreciated those moments. I think we needed more of that, because a lot of the time, most of the film is spent just kind of following the facts around. It felt like a lesser exciting film or case like you would see in CSI investigations. Obviously that's embellished, but I felt like it needed a better pace. That's not to say there isn't stuff to enjoy here. If you like these sort of real life looks at mostly is truth, I presume, because they've done their homework, then I think you'll find enjoyment here. I'm going to go down the middle of the path. It's 2.5 Nicolas Cages out of 5, because I like the idea of how they were showcasing the story of the evidence portrayed, but I also felt like it was too long. Even though it's only an hour and a half, I felt like they could have shaved some time, increased that pacing, or maybe followed a different tack. You never really see the bad guy's side, not that you needed to, but there isn't much to do with the bad guy apart from what you see given as evidence. I think had there been an air of more nastiness, you probably would have been more invested. It's a real topsy-turvy film, because on one hand you know what the story's about, and that's nasty itself, but it doesn't keep me engaged the whole time. So let me know in your comments below, what did you think about this? Were you interested in it? I was interested because it was a true life story, but I have seen better true life stories. So just going on how they've shaped the film, I think it's okay. But I'm glad there was some sort of resolution at the end, sort of. It's still just a tragic story. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.